Previously, our heroes left the wreck of the Pajamas for Canterdale, where they investigated Prince Landon's mansion for clues to his death. Apparently, a scruffy, familiar-sounding tiefling was seen sneaking around the estate before the prince's assassination took place, and it seems that Prince Michael has just arrived in Canterdale, and he has come out of the mansion to address the public. Dajal used Awaken Mind to talk with Prince Michael, and His Majesty seems eager to oblige him.
Can we talk? Is there anywhere where we can? We want to help you figure this out. We think we know who's done this.
Tell me, why should I trust you?
Oh man, there's a lot to
that's
tell.
Like a really good. That's a
there's a really long story here, Mike. Me and my 3 buddies have been hunting this group. Not hunting. Hunting's a harsh word. We've been pursuing this group, and we actually have taken out what we thought to be the leader at the time. Obviously, we hadn't. And we would like to share all this information with you, but I feel like we could do so in a better spot, not here. You can have guards around and all that good stuff, but talking about it here just seems... Are you going to shake hands all day? I mean, I'll explain it to you right now. I'll do it.
He continues to go kind of down the line outside this fence and shake hands with
Does he
people.
Is he coming to my hand?
Yeah, he'll come over and start... he's kind of looking around.
But I want to shake his hand first.
How do you make yourself known to him? He's kind of coming around and like greeting everyone, and as he kind of makes his way towards you, how are you gonna like make yourself known?
Are you okay? Is Aiden like ah?
Oh, Aiden's like ready to like shake this dude's hand, like to get like a gauge, you know?
I want to shake his hand, but instead of like, I want to like grab forearm and make eye contact, and be like, "Where can we talk?"
Like a full.
Yeah, not like hurting him, but like, you're like,
just gonna grab him.
Natural Libre when he gets on the little thing, and they're just like.
So like, do you go in for like the normal and then slip?
No, I actually go in for like a bro, what's up? But it's like awkward because he's coming in for a handshake, and
turkey.
So you start rock, scissors, paper.
Hug, nope.
Squirrel. I don't. I saw the baby. The bar didn't work. But I can. But I want to grab his forearm, or like, not, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Grab his arm.
You tell him, where can we meet? Okay.
And look at him like in the eyes, deeply, emotionally.
Whoa.
And say, and I'm still not a tiefling. I am disguised.
Okay. There
are 4 of us. Yeah, I want to motion to the 3 next to me, being Louis, Aiden, and Garrett.
Was this before or after I shook his hand?
You got to Dajal first, but if you're like, now me, you can like push in there.
Yeah, I want to.
Because you don't hear the Awakened Mind. You're
I want to like.
Louis does.
Just shove in
if she's active, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you reach in.
Grab his hand.
He's trying to play it cool, and as like you do this with him and you brace him, he kind of lingers on your eyes and he shakes hand with Aiden without looking at Aiden.
I want to insight him with that handshake.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice insight.
That's a good insight. I really feel his hand. I feel his hand real good.
Yes.
You get the vibe.
You get a nice. He has a buzzer in his. No, he shakes. Trickster. He's no. Michael's handshake is very sturdy, and it's not too tight, and it's not a Trump power move, and it's a very nice handshake. And however, he doesn't. He's not making eye contact with you, as he's kind of focused on this human who's Dajal speaking to him. What are you kind of like looking for here?
I'm just looking to see if there's like I don't know. I know I'm not. If I were to say his intent, that's like pretty broad.
What are you getting from a handshake? Is my question. Like,
yeah. Like I just want to see like, do I notice anything that he might be like distracted with, other than like Dajal, what he's doing there? Like, does he seem like he's worried about anything, or like checking his shoulder every so often, or like other than their conversation that's going on?
So as he is shaking hands with Dajal, you do kind of notice that his eyes, he looks at Dajal, he doesn't look at you, he shakes your hand, and he kind of like, he like goes a quick smiling, keeps shaking your hand. He lets go, and then he starts looking behind Dajal, kind of like looking around the crowd a little bit. He's very regal and collected, but you do sense a bit of nervousness from him, and unease from him. So Prince Michael basically, as he kind of lets go, and he goes for another hand, just whomever, you hear Dajal in your mind, how do I know that you're not with the one they call Visago?
This is gonna be weird. A little bit awkward. Don't
Louis
freak out.
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna do.
We killed him.
Whoa. You just straight up.
Are you telling him? Are you?
It's a message. Only he can hear.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a spell.
I want to open up like my vest a little bit and show him the staff with Visago's.
The Secret Service around him is like, good job, Mr. President.
No, I'm gonna be like, this is Visago. I understand your discomfort and your worry. I mean, your brother had just been murdered. So I will be honest with you right now and let you know I am wearing a disguise. I am a Tiefling. I was close to Visago. We didn't finish it like we thought. His group, his army is still going. And I think we could help each other. Put a stop to this. Like I said, we're right here. You can see us. You can tell your guards. You can have I'm not trying to trick you. I just want to talk.
He lets go, and before getting to the entire crowd down the fence, he backs up and he kisses his hand and he waves at the crowd and he says, "Thank you all so much for being here. I will address you all later as to the terms of who shall next take up Leafen. I'm sorry for what has overcome my brother, and we will address you on this issue later. Thank you." And he turns to walk away back into the mansion. He says, "Meet me at the back."
So, guys, what? Like, I know this might be a stretch, but like, do we think that like he could have killed his brother?
There's a lot of people saying they saw Tieflings. Well,
yeah,
not a
but
lot,
like,
but this legit fits the bill.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, maybe he did it to get in power here or something. I'm just saying, like what that could be.
I mean,
I like how you think, Aiden.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying let's like look. I'm all about trusting people. You guys know this, but like, I'm just. He was just very, very chill. Maybe a little too chill. Were you talking with that dude?
Do I? Wait. Stare into nothingness when I use.
Yeah, you were kind of zoned out. Like whenever I was shaking his hand, he was kind of staring.
Does it look bad? Me personally, I think he's a. I mean, I don't know enough about him, but I mean, he seems cool with the people. I mean, he wants us to meet him around back.
I know.
Oh boy.
But,
okay. Well, okay.
But you guys want to have a backup plan just in case? I mean,
yeah, we do have Zona through somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
somewhere. Just
don't you worry about the Zona truth.
I mean,
somewhere around here.
I will say he can pass that check though, so
yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't put too much faith.
We'll ask him something personal. Garrett, are you in?
Yes, I will stand outside if you need me, but I'm happy to go inside with you. Let's head to the back.
Can we go the other way, not towards Anthony?
Yeah.
The other way?
Yeah.
Like we start walking towards Anthony, realize it. I was like, that guy. Does he see us? Like,
no, I was hiding behind Garrett. Like,
Sammy's
I'm
very
hiding
short.
behind Garrett.
Sammy. Yeah. Sammy. You guys. You guys head the other way away from Anthony, around to the back. The crowd kind of wishes him well and sends him off, the prince, as he heads inside the mansion, and the guards keep their posts all around the bars here. And you head to the back of this beautiful estate. It's got the Leafin flag and the Manshaven flag at the top of it. You guys are waiting around the back gate of the estate, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of activity apart from the guards, just like biting their nails and just waiting around, just making sure no one's approaching. They sort of give you like looks, like don't even think about it kind of looks, and you guys just chill and hang out by the back gate. And after a few minutes, let's say maybe 7 minutes, you see Prince Michael come out, and he dusts himself off and brushes himself off, and he steps out of the big marble steps from the back door. Looks a lot like the front door. Steps down and approaches the gate. They are with me. Thank you very much for making sure everything is secure. And he approaches the gates, and the guards shrug, and they approach and open the gates and allow the 4 of you into the estate grounds. As you walk in between the gates that are opened for you, a guard kind of comes up and he puts his hands on you, Dajal, and he sort of pats you down. He feels your dagger and your bowstaff secured to you, and he takes them off. He doesn't say sorry or ask for your permission. He just kind of takes them from you, and Prince Michael allows this to happen. Aiden, they approach you next, and yeah.
Are we gonna get these back?
I hold up my hand and say, "Pardon me, boys." And I want to look at Prince Michael and say, "They don't need to take anything off of us. We mean you to no harm or ill will. With all due respect, sir."
Yes, and with all due respect, my brother has just been murdered. I'm sure you can understand.
I very well can. However, we didn't come here with weapons drawn. My shield's on my back. I would very much like to keep all of my belongings on my person.
You see Garrett, he kind of looks at you and he's like, "Come on, Aiden, it'll be all right." And he takes his shield off his back, which has the crest of White Oak on the front of it. And Prince Michael looks surprised, and he's like, "Oh, from White Oak. Interesting. I'm sorry to trouble you. If the 2 of you will please hand over your weapons, but you knights may keep what you have."
He thinks I'm a knight. Okay.
Louis, are you going to allow them to put hands on you? And take
before the guard pats Sammy, she just hands over the 2 daggers, a short sword, and a something else.
Yeah, you have like 20 things. Hit me up with what you got.
No, I mean,
it's one of those comical moments where he's just taking everything out on the table.
Like dagger from the booth, dagger from the other booth, from under everybody. Yeah.
Like in your hair, in your ponytail.
A short bow. But the thing is, with my disguise self, can they really see on my backpack and stuff? Like, if they don't touch me.
This question. I think the illusion, I believe, is broken when they do lay hands on you.
If they touch you,
I don't want them to lay hands on me. I just want to give them, like.
After you hand them all these weapons, another guard comes up and takes them away from one guard, and the other guard still steps up. Miss?
I step back. No, I gave you what I have.
How do I know you're not concealing anything?
If he's dressed up like Sammy, he's just wearing her robes, right?
She's got Aladdin pants on. Nobody knows what's in Aladdin pants.
That's
got
true.
An AK-47 up in there.
Oh snap!
I'm gonna waken my Louis. Pull your pants tight so they see that there's no weapons in them.
So so what next thing you're gonna ask me to get undressed? Is that how you guards do it?
No, ma'am. We're strictly just. Would you like a female guard to pat you down?
I haven't seen any, but yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back. Hold on. And he kind of, Michael just like, and he kind of waits a moment. This guard heads inside, and Michael says, "I'm so sorry for the trouble again. It's just procedure considering what has happened."
We are going to get these back though, right?
Absolutely, as long as you pose no threat to me. Surely.
Okay, that's cool.
I believe we can
really
continue this in the foyer if you would like.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Since we don't mean you no harm, And as I say that, Louis just drops the disguise. This is the real me. No.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
So we have two disguises then.
And Dajal, because I already told him I was a tiefling. Oh, well, beforehand, I want to tell Prince Michael, can you warn the guards that I am a tiefling, so they don't freak out?
We will have a private room. I would suggest holding off until then.
Okay.
Thank you for revealing yourself. I see that you have no weapons here, lest this is another disguise.
It is not. Just don't like those burns too much.
Didn't mean to embarrass you or anything, but yes, everything seems in order. Please do follow me. We will have a private meeting room. And he starts to lead you in. Like a female guard comes out, like, "Hey," and so she sees that Michael's cool with it, and she's like, "Whatever." Like, and you guys head inside, and he says, "Do please follow me," and he leads you up this gorgeous, winding round marble staircase. You go up to just the second story, and around these round stairs, and you come to a door opposite of Landon's office, where Dajal had explored earlier. You come to a room that is just a large, like, pretty oak door, and he puts his hand on the handle and turns it and says, "Do please find yourselves comfortable. We will have privacy in here." And
privacy?
Yeah, the old thing.
rude. Now I have a scene for this. Yes. So would you guys like to enter this room?
Yes.
Is he gonna stay with us, or is he gonna leave right away and come back?
He is just opening the door for you, like a gentleman.
Okay, good. Let's go.
You step into a decently small room, which seems to be set up strictly for meetings. There are a couple of couches with a coffee table that has tea and what have you. Prince Michael steps in. He closes the door behind him, and he asks, "Please sit down." And he motions to the blue couches. But as you go to sit, you see across the room there is a circle of glowing white letters burned into the floor, into the wooden floorboards. And all three of you, having some degree of varying magic knowledge, you realize that this is a teleportation circle.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, is this supposed to be here?
And maybe it's how he got. Wait a minute.
No, he came.
Wait a minute, he did come here. Unless it was like a body double to make it look like it was him.
Now, when he came out, once he was introduced with a fanfare, he came out of the mansion. So, at the circle's edge, actually, you guys kind of notice this circle, but you realize on his hands and knees, cursing to himself, there is a tiefling. Trying to scrub at the letters. Dang it, not again. And he is scrubbing the floor, and you all recognize this tiefling. This is Smell You Later. It's the tiefling that was with Visago, who teleported away in the basement of the Frampton School of Magic.
Wait, my buddy?
Oh, man.
Not your buddy, not Josh, the other one who teleported pretty much immediately.
I am going to rush over immediately to this boy, and I'm going to pick him up by whatever garb he is wearing. And is Prince Michael with us?
Yes, he steps into the room behind you.
And I want to where is I want to go over and pick him up and say, what is this person doing here?
Well, let me go, please. Thank you.
I will not.
I know you.
Yeah, I know you as well. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to clean the floor. I got.
Okay. Oh boy, what?
Will you please unhand my friend there?
Prince Michael.
This is your friend.
Listen, I know you may have some questions, but I need you to trust me, and I need to know that I can trust you.
I want to drop my disguise.
Okay. I'm gonna throw him on the ground.
Oh, well, that's kind of rude, but okay.
I have so many questions. First of which being, what is he doing here?
Why don't you all take a seat, and we will discuss this like civilized gentlemen.
With all due respect, I just need to know this to make me a little more comfortable.
Dejal takes a seat.
I will stand.
This is Roman. He is my assistant and my magic tutor.
Okay.
You do know who he is, right?
Before I indulge any information to you, I would like to know how you know Roman.
That Visago character we told you about?
Yes.
The head.
Roman was with him the day we killed Visago.
It's just like I said, boss. These guys were there at the basement of the Frampton School of Magic, and they were trying to find whatever Visago was trying to find. And Prince Michael's like, I see. Understood. Well, okay. I see everything now. This is Roman. He is my magic tutor and assistant. He was studying at the School of Magic in Cape Sebastian in Rochester when he was approached by a Tiefling who asked him to sort of join some sort of cause. Yeah, I told him to get lost. He got violent, and I told him to calm down and tell me more, just to get him to sort of let go of me. I managed to get him to tell me that there was some sort of Tiefling uprising, and the Age of Men was over. That's kind of silly. I told this guy that I would think about it, and I told him where to find me. And so I went back to Michael after I was approached, and I told him all about it, because I was, we're friends, we're buddies, right, Michael? Yes, well, you work for me. And he's like, so this guy asked if I would join this army, and I agreed for a little increase in salary. I thought maybe I could get something out of it and do a little espionage for Michael here, who encouraged me to join the cause to try and check things out. So I met with this guy, Tyler, and he told me about a Tiefling hideout. Imagine my surprise when I learned it was a coup in the making. Apparently they're trying to take over the world or something. But this guy, Tyler, he asked me to transfer to the Frampton School of Magic for some reason. I'm not sure why, but he wanted me to gather information about it. Didn't say what kind of information. So he said there was something hidden in the school, so that's why I was transferred over there, and then I found you guys.
As he's talking, Aiden slowly walks over to the couch.
Okay.
Wait. So, Your Majesty, you actually do trust him?
Why shouldn't I trust him? I knew him before he knew anything about Visago's army.
Okay.
What's the ring doing in the middle of the room?
This is a teleportation circle. It's how I got here from Rochester. It's a quite a long travel distance, so after what happened to my brother, I received news and I headed over.
But we saw the whole song and dance parade thing.
The fanfare.
Yeah.
They introduced me. They showed up and introduced me at I sent someone off to have them introduce me, and they played a fanfare, and I came out of the mansion because I have been here.
For how long have you been here?
A couple of hours yet.
We want to know what you know, and what do you know about the situation? So now we learned that you had a man inside. Still, you managed to not perceive that your brother was at harm's way?
I suspect that we're all in harm's way, considering the situation of Tieflings trying to take over the world.
I want to awaken mine with Louie and Aiden. Is it possible that this dude's working for Visaga's army? Could they have gone that deep?
I'm suggesting he's at the head of it.
Prince
See, at first I thought he just killed his brother for like a power grab, but I don't. Let me just.
We're playing D&D. We're holding out.
Come over in here.
Aiden.
Slowly stand up, okay. And I'm gonna cast
Dejal just says,
spell.
Do it.
I'm gonna cast a little spell.
Louis just goes at the window for a bench.
And I cast Zone of Truth. Yeah, I sneezed. Zone of Truth! I guess I have to roll it too, huh?
I don't have to roll. Yay.
I think
I know what's happening.
Really?
Alright, so Dejal has passed With a 22, Aiden got a 12, and
I think DJ, you never failed those saves.
I have a
Never.
+8 charisma.
I have a +5.
Prince Michael, what's your deepest fear?
I would be afraid to fail my people.
Well, that seems a little too made up there. Did you have to make up
Prince
a
Michael.
lie? That's what I'm trying to...
Did you have any involvement with Visago? Yes or no?
No. Except for sending Roman to investigate.
Roman,
Yeah.
are you really working for Visago's army?
I mean, as a side gig, I guess.
Nope.
Not.
Answer right now. Would you join a Tiefling? Are you part of the Tiefling uprising? It's going to wipe out everybody.
My loyalties are strictly to Prince Michael and not to anyone named Visago or anyone having to do with him.
Prince Michael.
Yes.
Do you prefer lavender or pine?
When I am in a bath, I prefer lavender, but pine for incense around the home.
How did you feel about your brother?
Well, Landon was Weasley and pitiful. He was an alcoholic, and he was a sadist. But and he supported slavery, which is abhorrent. But he was my brother. He was my blood, and I loved him. And I'm sad that he's gone.
I look over at Dajal. Yeah.
Roman.
Yeah.
Who's Tyler?
He's a recruiter for Visago's army, and he asked me, he found me when I was studying in magic school over in Rochester. He asked me to transfer to Frampton.
Does anyone know that you aren't with them anymore? Or that you turned on them?
I haven't turned on anybody, I just disappeared during the fight with Visago.
Cool. I happen to have a stone of far speech.
Ooh.
That connects to Ty.
Ah, interesting.
Wait, is it stone or is it shell?
You both, because you got Gar's stone
Shell.
and Percy's shell.
Where's that hideout that you talked about?
That was back in Cape Sebastian, in the capital city of Rochester. And we haven't infiltrated it yet because we wanted to see if we could get a bit of the bigger picture. So Ty told me there was something hidden around the Frampton School of Magic, somewhere in the school, not sure what it was, and I was poking around campus one night, and I was using light to get a look around with color vision, and I found an opening. I was going to tell Michael first, but I guess I had eyes on me, which is creepy, because Ty called me on the Stone of Far speech that he gave me, and told me to sit tight and wait for Visago to show up.
You have a stone of far speech on you that connects to Ty?
Yes.
Give him a call.
What do you want to know?
Where he's at.
No, I mean, now's not the time, guys.
No.
We need to know.
I'll sock that dude in the nose.
I'm gonna sock him to death.
What do we need to know, Louis?
We need to know what's going on.
Just real recap, playing everything to Prince Michael with Garrett and everything. Get that all out of the way, real. Everything we've done, Visago has known anyway. There's nothing special that we did that we hid from it. I awaken mind with everyone, or as I start talking, Aiden and Louis, you guys cool with me telling him?
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially if it gets us absolved of all the bullcrap.
Louis?
Yeah, whatever.
You and Garrett approach, and you're ready to tell Prince Michael everything that happened. How do you introduce this subject?
Listen. I want to stop this. I'm going to tell you our story that got us here. And then after that, I would like you to please tell us why we should be trusting you, because it's just real fishy. It's real fishy.
I understand.
And then, boom.
Okay, boom. Down the line from why you were imprisoned?
Well, he can lie about that.
If he asks.
Okay.
It started at Hartford.
They need to be absolved.
We're trying to get a absolved. So
pardon. So.
I'll explain it. If he asks why, I will tell him the reasons that we gave that we were in there. I don't know, because none of us know really why each other. Like, I'm going to give the reasons I know. I'm going to give the reason I said I was in there.
So you kind of talk about this and what happened with the warden and going to Hartfjord and stopping the Emerald Eyes and Vakish, etc., and you get to the fight with Visago, and Roman was there, and he's like, that was good times. And then
Hate you.
Aiden gives him like death eyes.
And you carry on throughout your story all the way to here. Garrett says, as the head knight of White Oak, I can attest to this as the truth. Prince Michael looks shocked and he says, I'm so sorry that you had to run in with the slavery system that's been introduced here in Leaf, and it's deplorable, and I apologize. I want to try and set things right now that my brother's not so much in the way to enforce that. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that fear.
I wouldn't say
Prince Michael,
fear.
really quick. You seem like a good dude.
Thank
I
you.
just hope we can trust you with those first impressions. Did I say that out loud? Oh boy. I didn't mean to come off rude. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm speaking the truth here, man.
quite all right. So I assume at some point during those stories you had told like your names and stuff like that, and your affiliation cleric wise and stuff. So Aiden he kind of chuckles at you, and he reaches into his cloak, and he takes out a pin that's pinned to the inside of his cloak, and it's the crest of Roychester. He hands it to you. I hope that you can come to trust me, as I do trust you.
Thanks.
I would hope that we can come to trust each other very well, so we may share information and take care of this army of swords. You said that you had killed Visago, and this is very good to hear.
Your soldier has his head outside on my staff.
Yes, I was wondering about that. What that might be.
That is weirdly, oddly enough, that is actually his head. He was in a weird dark place, and he took it.
Oh,
I don't know
fair
why,
enough, yes.
but he took it, and he put it on a stick.
And Roman,
That stick can't extend. Is that your extendo stick?
What? See? You... Yeah.
Well, whoops. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, it is an extending... Aiden, what color are your underpants?
Red.
Yeah, you should probably just stop talking.
Okay.
Roman speaks up and about what happened at the Frampton School of Magic. You guys really took on Visago and you got rid of him, huh?
Well, we
that
got
day
rid of
that I had
him.
met you.
Well, meat? I don't... Is that really a meat thing?
We did.
You said, see you later, losers, or whatever.
Smell you
So many
later.
words.
Yeah.
That was choice.
Yeah,
I had to get out of there. Things seemed hairy, and I'm glad that you were able to take care of yourselves, though, and that I didn't have to put up any hands against you.
Yeah, me too. That would have been bad.
If you were really not... If you were really working for Prince Michael, why would you have fought us?
I didn't know you from Adam.
Who's
I
Adam?
know Adam.
Okay.
Adam is my best friend now.
Because
So-
if I didn't know who you guys were, for all I knew, someone was contesting to try and get whatever it was down in the basement of the Frampton School of Magic. So I hightailed it out of there.
But you would have helped the sadistical guy trying to rule the world.
You
as
think so
people.
little of me, I would have tried to get it from him. I have magic. You see the circle in the floor?
Yeah, you can scribble on floors and stuff, ruin the good wood grain. Nice job.
Sorry, Landon.
Wow.
Oh, hey.
Does Prince
Roman.
Michael do anything when he just says, "Oh, sorry, Landon"? Huh?
he
Roman,
laughs. He smiles.
Oh my god.
You went to school in Frampton, right?
After I transferred from Roychester.
Yeah. Did you meet a kid named Kid?
Kid Devonshire.
Yes.
Yes, well, I haven't been there quite long enough. I have heard a lot of tale about Kid Devonshire, but I never met him. People talk about him all the time, but I think he went missing or something about 6 months before I got there.
He's a real nice kid. A little crazy,
Ah.
but a real nice kid. Great little kid. Not like a kid. I'm.
All right, thanks,
This is
Aiden.
name.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Fern?
All right, I'll I think we're off tracks here.
No, we're just finding out information while the spell's up. What?
We're looking for her. Yeah, right.
No. Aiden just stopped speaking.
Well, you didn't even have to say anything. It was a little obvious, Mr. Red Underpants.
What? Oh, crud.
Matches your face now.
I've got egg all over it.
Fern, the little tiefling girl, yeah?
Yes.
I saw her around campus. I tended to keep an eye on all of the tieflings there.
Why were you keeping an eye on all the tieflings there?
Because I was undercover in this evil tiefling army, so it's kind of important for me to try and figure out whose loyalties are where.
Fern is a good girl. Her parents had left Vasaga's army because they feared for her safety. But now we fear that his army has taken... They're not trying to recruit people like they did you, Roman. We think they're just taking them.
Well,
that's why this is where I was getting to with the whole tie thing. It would be cool if you could figure out where they're taking.
Sure. I could try to call him. He hasn't heard from me in a few days, but I could work that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Let's finish up with the Prince Michael thing.
Okay. Prince Michael, he seems upset about the whole warden killing thing, but he's glad that you avoided the whole slavery thing, for which he does not advocate. Garrett swears to him that this is all the truth as the head knight of White Oak, and Prince Michael says, I believe we can work something out concerning your pardoning. I'm sorry that you had to go through that again, but yes, I will start on the paperwork again. It is not necessarily in my jurisdiction, but in the next few days here, I will get word from my father, and we will know what will become of Leafin and its ruling. And I will definitely keep you posted. Until then, I would suggest you lay low and continue these disguises.
So, do you have any kind of a knowledge of who may take over next?
The dukedoms were gifted to me and Landon from my father, King Nelson, but I am not sure if I will rule, if the king will rule again for a while, or if he will appoint someone new altogether. It is up to him. I would have to get in contact with him.
What's the king up to?
King Nelson, he's, father is also trying to support what Landon was for in the terms of slavery, which, if he decides it's fair, then that will be all of Manshaven, and including Rochester and Leafin. I am trying to fight against this, but he is my father, and I have sworn to do right by him, so I'm trying to fight it as diplomatically as possible. Guys, answer a question for me.
Yes.
What was Visaga looking for? Did you guys find it, or did you just burn the place up?
Is the spell still on?
I'm just not answering.
It's for 10 minutes, so yeah.
Okay. I feel like it would have taken me longer than 10 minutes to explain our whole story.
Yeah, that's fair. Sure, just tell him what you want to tell him.
I'm still just not answering.
What was he looking? We burned it.
Deception
yeah,
check.
he got heated in the fight.
The fight got so heated it lit on fire.
He got heated in the fight. There was a desk, but nothing we can find through the rubbles, sadly.
Roll me a deception check, both of you.
Both of us?
Yes, because you're
Me?
both
We help
lying.
each other.
I'm good at this.
No.
Can we have advantage because we helping each other?
No, you're naughty. Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
For DJ. Louis, no.
Okay, well, what if it was really important and useful?
Oh, I read it. And then burned it.
Well, what was it? And how do you know it was important?
Why do you want to know?
Because Visago was after it. It could be a weapon of power.
I might trust Prince Michael, but I don't trust you, you little turd.
Okay, first of all,
You
that's
little
quite
turd.
uncalled for. And second, would you indulge me as to what was on the paper?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, thank you.
But he needs to leave, though.
You know what? I'm gonna go to
I
Roman and just hold his ears.
I want to awaken mine with Louis and be like, I kind of trust him. He seems like a well put together guy. Do you want me to? I can awaken mind with him that way. Rowan doesn't know. Or
Yeah, whatever. You always end up doing what you want, anyways.
Tell him.
I awaken mind with Michael and tell him.
Michael says aloud, "That's very interesting. Thank you for indulging me. I'm not sure as to whom that is about, but it is my understanding that Visago or his remaining lackeys might be responsible for the death of my brother. And if they want death to all humans, taking out the rulers would be a fine start."
So you're down. I mean, you have an army. Let's do this. Let's get them.
I have a small army, paling in comparison to my father's, but we don't know much about it. We don't know where to go. What are we supposed to march on?
I mean, we can go to this hideout in Cape Sebastian, my dude.
And it seems like this is one of many. They may gather their numbers and retaliate.
An army?
Fair.
Your dad,
we would have to convince my father that this is real and it's happening. Now, this Thai fellow, he once suggested to Roman that he might be useful in a Tiefling camp here in Canterdale. Now, I don't have anything more than that, but if you could find any information about it, I would be greatly appreciative.
Tiefling camp here in Canterdale?
Yes. It seems like all the major cities had something going on.
Roman, you're up, my dude. Call him and tell him, hey, I thought about it. I do want to go to that hideout and help out.
Okay.
Or you
there.
say
I'm supposed to be in Frampton, but...
Well, you could say you barely escaped and teleported away, and your teleportation spell ended up going awry, and you ended up in Canterdale. Where can you go from here?
Okay.
I mean, it's just an end to start talking to Ty and see what Canterdale is, right? It makes sense, I think. And again, what do I know? I'm just a bad cleric. Am I right?
No, you're not right. The best we have.
You're the best in this party. You're the best cleric.
You are the best option we have.
I'm the best.
In this 50-foot vicinity. We're gonna...
Dark pad.
Okay.
Props to Gabby for not skipping a beat there.
Okay, so Roman pets around and he reaches into his pocket and he Ty, hello. And after a minute, you hear a bunch of like pages flutter and like someone throws a book down onto the floor. You hear, hello, what's up? Who's this? Is that Roman there? Hey? He's like, hi, yeah, it's me, Roman. Yes. Listen. No, you listen. We haven't heard from you since everything that went down in Frampton. What's going on? Where you been, man? I've been trying to get a hold of you. You ain't been answering your stolen fire speech. Yes. I have been. And he kind of looks at everyone. Busy with school here at Frampton. That's where I am. Where I'm supposed to be.
You're in Canterdale.
I just want to snatch the stone out of his hand and use
disguise.
Minor illusion, disguise my voice.
Okay.
Or I cover Roman's mouth.
But you gotta talk like Roman.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh no. Should I mute?
Sorry about that.
He's not a lady.
Yeah, sorry about that.
He's not Mickey Mouse.
I am a.
Oh, lady.
Sorry about that.
What?
Roman, what's going on over there?
I've been going through puberty.
Roman, you're like 29. What's going on?
A couple more. Like another octave, maybe.
I got freaked out after the whole everything with Visago, and I didn't know where to go. A lot of crazy stuff happened, and I ran to I ran and tried to teleport, and I hurried up and did it. I got freaked out, and I ended up in Canterdell, and I've been freaking out, not knowing what to do. And I remember you saying something about a hideout here, and I'm just trying to get situated.
Okay, that's all well and good. You doing okay after what happened with Visago?
I'm a little freaked out.
Yeah, Josh told me that you hightailed it out of there. What's up with that?
Wait, isn't Josh dead?
Oh.
No. Josh was captured.
Okay.
Josh?
My boy.
Josh
Wait,
and me.
Josh.
Josh and me was the one who Louis charmed.
My boy.
Oh yeah, that's my dude. Yeah. I can't. How old is Roman?
He's
About
like 26.
Oh.
Oh, Roman's like 26? I thought you said he was a little boy.
No!
I'm sitting here trying to talk like a little boy.
No!
God.
I'm not going to lie to you. I got out of there. I didn't know what was going on. 3 dudes busted in. I think there was a tiefling. There was a dude wearing armor and what looked like an archer.
I know who you're talking about. Don't worry about those fools anymore. We're going to take care of them, okay?
Oh, you got... Because they freaked me out. I heard... And then I hear that Visago died. I mean, they seemed really tough. I mean, like, really, really tough. I mean, these guys...
Come on. Don't worry about it.
But they killed Visago.
Yeah, and we got a plan. Stop worrying about it. Now listen, do you want to still help us out or not?
Yeah, can you comfort me a little bit by telling what's his plan?
There, you're gonna be okay. All right.
Okay.
Comfort.
Okay, so where's his hideout so I can just get? I'm hungry. I need something to eat.
All right, I understand. Listen, I've never been there myself. Would you like? Maybe I could call them and tell them to kind of seek you out a little bit.
Yeah, just tell him I'll be walking around the Waterwheel district. I keep going to like Mickey Mouse. Sorry.
That's all right. That's fine.
Yeah,
Joy Wheeler.
And are you sure, 100% that you got those 3 covered? They're getting taken out.
Yeah, I mean we scried for them, so we know where they've been. They got. Listen, don't worry about it. They got a stone. We've been scrying for them, so every chance that we get. So don't worry about it.
That's awesome. So I'm so happy that those big, mean, strong guys are gonna get taken down.
I don't know. Josh said they look like punks.
Really
I mean,
good looking
come on, Josh.
I mean, that tiefling though, in the way the road
I
moved,
want
or the
to,
way
as he's starting to do this, I just want to like.
Okay, I'm gonna go search out this hideout. I'm really hungry. I hope they find me soon. Bye. I love you.
What was that? What was that last part?
Click.
Hello.
Look at Roman. You're a boy. You're younger than me. Make this stuff. I pull out my stone of far speech and the shell. And I'm like, make these go away, please.
You want me to destroy these?
No, I need you to teleport them somewhere else.
Oh.
Put them up
Yeah,
in Weldfield.
Yeah, can you make these go somewhere else?
I can tomorrow morning.
Mm.
Or I can
You
run
and your
really
spell
fast.
slots. Roman, you and your spell slot.
I was teaching Michael how to do magic earlier. And Michael
I can
goes,
throw really far.
I can throw really.
I could take them on horseback if you want. I could try to, or put them in the river on a boat. Put them on someone's boat. That sounds fun, right?
Hey, we got a boat.
Give me these back. We got to go.
Okay.
Uh,
Michael halts you and says, there is one piece of information I received from the crime scene when I went to look over Landon. I did find something, and it's good to know that I can trust you. It seems that I can. I borrowed something, and I'm having Roman look over it, but it doesn't seem like he can really perceive anything from it. And Roman pulls out from his robes. He's wearing the same school robes as the Frampton School of Magic that he was when you first saw him. He pulls out from his robes this long crystal, and Louis, you see it, and you are sure it's the same shape and same size as the one from your flashback, but it's not black. Like the one you remember from when you were a child, it is green. Seems to be an emerald crystal.
Is green like the ones we found in the Emerald Eyes, the cave?
Yes. I can't detect any magic on it. I don't know why it would be here, but it was on the floor in Prince Landon's office with all the guards and all the slaughtered staff, and every is tragic, but here it is. And he hands it over to you, and you guys kind of inspect it, and with your Arcana checks of 24 and 11, you also cannot sense any magic on this object.
What about 39?
39.
21. With a 24, you are sure that there is no magic on this item.
Aiden, I motion Aiden to cover Roman's ears again.
I grab his head.
Why? You like this?
And Louis gonna explain the origin of this crystal.
You have message as well.
No, I mean, if Roman has his ears covered, she can.
Yeah, okay. Because that's how covering your ears works, right? Okay.
I cast minor illusion, or no, minor illusion, thaumaturgy, whichever one.
Okay.
To make a constant ringing in Roman's ears.
Can it be?
So
can you put some elevator music in there for me? Michael's like, I'm telling you, you can trust him, but go ahead.
Wow.
Okay.
Aiden covers Roman's ears and he hears sweet elevator music. Prince Michael is listening.
My clan, the whole clan got destroyed by, now I know those Emerald Eyes, and this was actually part of, this actually belonged to the clan, my clan. I also want to reveal what it did. What did it do?
You know what the little crystals do. You don't know what the large one did. All you do is remember it. There was a large one floating like above a tree stump, and there were the bunch of little ones that you saw that Visago had around the ground around it scattered. So you know that the little ones could take magical force from people, thereby taking their life force. So.
And the big one maybe is, I don't know. I don't know why my clan had that. Probably protecting it from bad people, and now they got their hands on it. I don't know.
See, I'm sorry to hear about your family, and I do not know what this does either. It is curious to me, but if you would like to have it, I was practicing magic and took it from the guards with my mage hand. If you would like to hold on to it for me.
I want to cast my mage hand and take it from him with my mage hand.
Ooh.
This is how you do it.
All right.
Oh.
Roman is teaching me, but I'm trying to learn.
You'll get there.
Thank you.
Before we go, I want to be like, Roman, it's imperative that you stay here. Prince, while we go out there, because of this. Oh, sorry. Wave off the magic.
What's that?
It's imperative that you stay here with the prince because of this. Disguise self, I'm Roman now. They're looking for you.
Oh, okay.
They're looking for you.
What if Ty calls me back?
I just want to reach out and take it from him and separate it from the ones that I need to dispose of. Put that in my pocket.
Careful,
just mark it with red or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh?
If he scries again, he'll see that we were together though. So be careful.
Once I get rid of these two.
Yeah.
And they try to scry to
it'll
those
tell
two,
them exactly where it is. A GPS.
So if my plan is to throw it on a boat.
Well, let's hope they don't scry for you on the way there. So that's all you can do.
What if you destroy that item?
Then it won't work, supposedly. So.
Oh. Eldritch Blast squeeze.
Okay.
Both items.
There it is.
Eldritch Blast my hands. And
No, wait. No.
Oh, like I'm mid squeezing.
We want them to think that we're away from here. No.
Yes.
We don't want them to know that we know about the scrying stuff and that we have destroyed them.
That's true. If you destroy them and he had just told someone that he was scrying for you.
That reveals his position, that little guy that is apparently
I'm a grown man. What are you trying to say?
Roman, you are 6 years old.
I'm 26.
I wish.
I have stubble. That's more than I can say about you. I am so sorry.
You're older than me.
I like your mustache, though. It's great.
You should have seen him a while ago. He had a beard that he had to wrap around him like a belt.
That, and Aiden has like blonde hair and like a jet black faux mustache, like tied with a ribbon around the back of his head.
So do we want to go with the original plan and throw these on a boat? I hope they don't scratch. Like, we can run to the docks and just get them on a boat.
We find the first otter that we see and we give it to them.
Otters are good.
That plan is awesome.
Little boys.
but we got to do it quick. So let's go to the dock.
We traded to the others.
Boom. For trying to get some clams.
Yeah.
How are you gonna trade one half of a cell phone, like one half of a walkie-talkie?
We can tell them that we can tell them that the stone and far speech and the shell go together, but only if they're so far apart.
You things always have these dumb conditions that they always figure out. This thing only works when I'm not here because you might stab me with it.
One time has to
never use them.
Yeah, never use this.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, so Michael has given you this crystal that he found at the crime scene of Prince Landon's murder. You have spoken with Roman and with Prince Michael at length about Visago. You found out that Roman was a sleeper agent in Visago's army under Michael's rule, trying to figure out a little bit more about it. Not super successful, but there's that. But you can use that in the future. Would you like to head to the Waterwheel district?
Waterwheel, yeah.
No, I want to know first, Michael, Your Majesty, sir.
Yes.
Your loyalty.
Oh.
How did you find that crystal? You did not. You told us you found it, but how and where?
The guards had looked over the crime scene when it happened a few days ago, and I was speaking to them about what was happening. They told me that they had found it, and I lifted it from them.
Where did they find it exactly?
He was on the floor in the middle of the office.
I just love having Garrett with us so much. But Garrett, maybe you should stay here with Prince Michael to offer a little bit more protection for him.
Sure, I can do that.
And then, once Prince Michael leaves, go back to White Oak and do your duty. That's not me ordering you. I mean,
isn't this kind of his duty?
This is what he was finished with. He was done. He came here to absolve you, and then he was going to head back to White Oak after everything that happened with Visago anyway. So he's here as a favor to you. You're welcome. And it's pretty much because of his word too that you are being absolved that you were let in the first place. So
now I want to let Prince Michael know before we go. If this doesn't work out, they're going to know we were here.
I understand.
Yeah, we need to investigate the Canterdale's camp, though. Your Majesty, how do you intend to protect yourself if they retaliate again?
Well, I have Roman, and I have the guards here.
Your guy?
Roman is a very good magician. He's a very powerful wizard.
I don't think so.
I want to look at him and say, got enough spell slots?
He's out of spell slots, Your Majesty.
Yes, and he has been training me all day, and I tried to make a teleportation circle here and could not get to it. But so he has been trying to show me all day. He exhausted his spell slots on this, but I trust him with my life, and he is my friend, and I would hope that you could come to trust him as well, as many people have trusted you, Tiefling.
Oh,
too many.
Just the scenario we saw him in. I'm just worried about a little double agent action going on.
Triple agent.
Yeah, some like fantasy James Bond stuff going on. Roman, if you can protect Prince Michael if anything bad happens, you got my full trust.
So I hope that something bad happens. Like, how am I supposed to win your trust if nothing happens?
Like,
Also, I don't care. So, have fun looking for the Canterdale base. Let me know. Care. I don't care if you don't trust me. I want to protect Michael.
Here, little fella.
Roman is my name.
Alala. I'm gonna bring you back like a lollipop or something.
Yes! Sweet!
Oh my god!
Can it be the root beer type?
No, it's gonna be cotton candy.
I'll take it. My teeth will
No
be
one
ruined.
likes the cotton. No one likes the cotton. Don't. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all we got.
Thank you for your service, and thank you for taking care of this dreadful Visago. Again, I apologize for what happened at the prison and the imprisonment itself. Thank you for being here with me, Garrett. And please be on your way, and act swiftly to find this base here in Cantadel, and report back to me, please.
Garrett, Aiden.
Yep.
I gave you guys
That's right.
2 shells.
Yes.
Give them back.
Oh.
Or Aiden, hold on to one, and Garrett, you give yours to the prince.
Fair enough. Yes. You guys are ready to head over to the Waterwheel District and keep an eye out for these Tieflings that Ty said he would call and send over. He doesn't know exactly where this Canterdale hideout is. He doesn't really know the area, being from Rochester, but he gave them a little call on their little Stone of Far speech there, and they're supposed to be keeping an eye out for you. You guys head into the Waterwheel District, and there are lots of gulls hanging out around here, kids running up and down the boardwalk, and dogs barking, and a lot of fishermen being gruff and annoyed by things. As you do. You head over just to, there's like a large bridge over like this sort of waterway that kind of goes through the city, and there's like a pub beneath it if you want to just kind of hang out there.
I'm Roman again.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I still have my mustache on,
Okay.
and I have my cloak over everything, concealing all my crap, and my mustache.
Okay.
I don't know if it would be wise to be Sammy though. So everybody knows Sammy.
You're not wrong. Anthony, though he didn't know. But... Okay.
I will. Who could I take?
Do you guys think I should be away from you, and then you guys kind of tail us? Or do you
I'll
want me
disguise myself in a tiefling with horns and stuff and a tail or whatever that is.
And then we could just say that Aiden's with us? Like,
No.
I do have a mustache.
No one's gonna see through that.
They haven't so far.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get rid of those stones and shells and whatever.
At the main docks, you find a ship that is starting to head out. Its sails are undone, and its oars have come out. And
run up, like, just kind of flop them on there and then run away.
okay, as you go to put the Murex shell of Far Speech from Percy and Gar's Stone of Far Speech on there, you kind of just like hup, and like slap them up on the deck, and as you do, you are met with a white face a sea otter, and it goes and it hisses at you as you kind of place something on the deck, and it grabs them, and then like and it kind of
I hope you don't take those really far away in Vakish, where I hear the exchange rate for those is really high for clay.
You see the otter kind of like go around the mast and kind of like up the mast, and he kind of climbs on the rigging there, and he starts like reaching inside the Murex, trying to like find the snail to like grab inside of it, but there's no snail inside, and he's like, and he kind of like just kind of throws it down, and this ship starts to take off. Would you like to chill in a pub or anything while you're hanging out, or just kind of stay out on the streets?
I think we should just chill on the streets and like catch the lay of the land.
Okay. You guys are sitting around for quite a while, just chilling in the Waterwheel District, just kind of leaning on a post outside a pub or whatever. People are coming and going. You just see all sorts of people coming off of the docks. Eden, after a while, you hear a lot of birds start to flutter by. Like a lot of seagulls are kind of chilling for the day and just like trying to get at people, like coming out of the pub for their chips and stuff like that. And you hear fluttering just above you.
Well,
Is that Cranberry?
well,
Cranberry has returned to you, Louis.
Yeah, no, can I use her and like in my free time just have fun with her?
Oh
Looking
yeah,
around.
so you know that Cranberry is sort of flying around keeping an eye out for these tieflings who are supposed to be coming in, not really reporting anything back yet, but Aiden, you kind of look up and you see something about this big, just a few inches tall and wide, and it seems to be like a really weird little bird flapping above your head.
I want to grab it.
Alright, you kind of snatch it, and it doesn't resist, and it doesn't act like a regular bird. And actually, as soon as you grab it, it stops fluttering. And you kind of look at it, and it seems to be an origami paper crane. The crane has stopped moving in your hand, and you take a look at it, and you can see that there is writing kind of on it, and it's folded up. So.
Oh yeah, I wanna read it.
Okay, yeah, you can open it up, and inside it is a small square piece of paper addressed to you, Aiden. It says your name on it.
Mustache
Oh boy,
Not Mustache Man. It says.
That's well. I'm like, as soon as I see it's my name and it has found me, I want to be very bummed because obviously my mustache did not do its job.
Aw.
It's the voice. Aiden,
It's not a
the
magical
voice.
mustache.
I want to read it. What's that bad boy say?
Okay, it says, Aiden, gods, I hope I'm not too late, and this expensive bird message thing is legit and makes it to you. I know about Gar. Everyone does. You're in danger. Keep away from Morrow's claw. I think the Visago dude you talked about has had a hand in the claw beyond clay. Edith especially, our tiefling weapons expert. She put out a huge bounty for you and your friends. They accused me of being close with you. I couldn't deny what we obviously have. So I guess that makes me suspicious. I'm laying low in Weldfield for a while. It's humid, my hair isn't cooperating, and the marsh is smelly. But scry for me in Weldfield if you need anything. Be careful. Sammy. XOXO.
Oh man. Shoot. Okay, I want to like fold it up, put it in my breastplate.
Okay.
What, you're not even gonna share?
I want
Aiden's
to.
thinking about being picked on by his friends for getting a love letter.
I want to tell them, like, guys, I don't think we can. I want to look at like Louis and say we can't trust Morrow's Claw anymore currently. I just got a note.
From all we've been through, that's what you now realize.
Oh, I just look. I got a note from Sammy. It's very personal. I don't know if she wants me to share it, but I'm sharing the information that I think.
Don't you
is...
remember
I'll
God?
use mage hand and take it out of his hand and.
That
drag it
was
over
rude.
here.
But what is this? What am I, 6? What am I, Roman? Come on, like what?
The mage hand it out of his hand.
I want to use my hands and put them around Aiden's head on his ears.
This is not cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Would you like to try and prevent them from snatching it?
I want to like try as much as I can.
Joel,
I mean,
you roll me a sleight of hand and roll me a dexterity check, Aiden.
Well,
Nice. Yeah. He tries to like monkey the middle. He tries to take it from you, and you just skip. No. And like you take it. You take it back.
But then you're faced with an invisible mage hand this time.
Does Aiden
Tries to grab it.
Leave him alone. He put it in his breastplate.
I'm gonna read the parts to them that don't. Like the stuff about like.
I know about Gar. Everyone knows about Gar. You're in danger. Stay away from Morrow's Claw. Visago has a hand in it, especially with Edith, our tiefling weapons expert. She put out a bounty for all of you. They accused Sammy
through all of Morrow's Claw or just Tiefling?
Well, I mean, we did kind of.
Sammy knows about it. Sammy's in the Claw.
So,
she's not part of Visago's army, so.
So now we have Visago's army and all. Louis, how big is Morrow's Claw? You say?
Yeah, pretty big.
Like.
Every major city at least.
Yeah.
Like one of those things that anyone walking by us at any time could be part of Morrow's Claw.
What do you want to hear?
I'm going to be using disguise self a lot.
I'm going to be keeping.
You need a better mustache.
You have 2 mustache? I guess
I mean,
monobrow stash.
I have this cloak. I guess I could bring this cloak like over my eyes and just have a mustache. But yeah, this is not good news, you guys.
I want to send Cranberry behind Aiden while he reads that letter back to us, and he only reads us the part that he wants us to hear. And
So Cranberry reads over your shoulder, and Louis sees it through her eyes, and you're just like, Louis is just like, nothing we didn't know already.
XOXO.
Big hug, little kiss.
So, we can't get a Mars Claw anymore, at least for the time being.
It doesn't really change anything. Everyone's
Yeah, everyone thinks we're bad.
Hey, at least the fuzz isn't after us anymore, right?
For a couple days.
Yes. You're still disguised as Roman, right, DJ?
Why don't you speak like him?
I want to like
Everybody
kind of
notices in the voice.
push.
I'm a man, mama.
I want to push DJ Najal out a little bit and like hang back a little more to see if any and look around and see if anyone notices
You
him.
push me in the middle of the road.
100%. Like just kind of shove you slowly, like
Well,
maybe
I'm not
this is how we'll
I'm not
find
trying to hide. I'm trying to
be found by the boys
yeah,
in blue.
like I'm doing what I think Roman would do, like playing jacks in the street, kicking cans.
You know, kids
Yeah,
stuff.
you like a 6-year-old thing. Yeah.
Get this stuff that Roman would do. Okay.
Rubbing my tummy.
Also,
'cause I
yeah,
said
so
I was
you're really,
hungry.
so you're really hungry.
After a little while, you guys are just hanging out, and you've looked over this note and see that it comes from Sammy. Bearing that in mind, though, you are disguised as Roman and standard Tiefling, yes, and mustachio.
Peter. It's Peter.
Peter. After a little while,
Peter.
I send on the E. After a bit of hanging out by the pubs and receiving this letter, Dajal, you notice coming down the street is a lady Tiefling with a very long coat, and she sort of has her hands in her pockets and her heels are clicking on the cobblestone path as she kind of quickly comes towards your direction.
I want to jump up and down waving like I'm a boy saying goodbye to his, trying to get the attention of his dad or something. Like, over here! Over here!
Where I was gonna do this cool thing where I was gonna be discreet and walk past you and give you information, but you kind of ruined it. So I'm just gonna hand you this note. You're Roman, right?
Yeah.
Hey, just read that note.
What's your name?
Zara?
Zara?
Yeah.
You have food? I'm hungry.
Well, there's a pub behind you. But if you...
I don't have any money.
Wow.
Do you have any
Yeah.
that you could give
Money?
me? Yeah.
Money?
Gold?
I have an apple here if you want it. That's fine.
I only eat meat.
Wow, choosing beggars. Cool. Good to know. Thanks, Ty, for sending me out for this guy. Yeah, just figure that out. I'll smell you later. So she...
Am I gonna see you at the hideout later?
Yeah, I'll see you at the hideout.
Cool, bye!
Yeah, okay. And so she kind of shakes off and she puts her hands back in her pocket, flips her hair, and just sort of walks back down the cobblestones, heels clicking, trying to play it cool, none of that just happened.
Bye, Zara!
So you're here and you have this, you have a message from her. You have something in your hand.
I wanna open it up and look at it.
Okay. They're in Infernal. It reads...
Oh, I speak that.
You do, as a tiefling. There in Infernal, it reads, "Grind the socks in the blue wood. The dive's waiting."
What? Hold on.
It says, "Grind the socks in the blue wood. The dive's waiting. And thanks to your book on thieves' cant, Jean, that you studied from Gar's apartment, you know this to mean find the rocks in Woadwood. The hideout is waiting."
I relay that message.
Okay.
Via Awakened Mind, because I don't know who's watching.
Okay. Aiden and Louis, you hear that apparently in Woadwood, the forest just outside of Canterdale, there is some sort of tiefling hideout.
I want to tell Aiden, let Prince Michael know.
Oh. Prince Michael.
Nope, don't need to do that.
No.
Prince Michael.
Are you...
Where's your... Wait.
You're just
Aiden.
making noises with your mouth.
Where's your voice, man?
No, guys, no, this is how it works. Prince Michael. Prince Michael.
Yes, hello.
We're going to Woodwood. The hideout, we found it. We're going to go check it out.
Excellent. Would you like any help? Would you like me to send Garrett or perhaps Roman?
No, I think we got this.
We already got one woman.
Just stay where you are.
Yes.
We got this. I just wanted to let you know where we're going.
Yes, I have no doubt that you can handle yourselves. Over and out.
Okay, bye. Yeah, he knows.
Uh,
Like SpongeBob, where
are you sure?
going?
you guys want to go to
Oh yeah,
Wood?
100%.
You guys ready? You guys down? Aiden, I mean Louis, you're just guys a tiefling. Aiden, just follow a little bit behind us.
Yeah,
Sure.
Once we get up close, like I can make myself invisible for 5 straight minutes. So that's like a thing.
You guys take the trails out of the city, inland to Woadwood, which is the wood famous for a blue plant called woad, which produces the dye for which Canterdale is famous. You kind of head into the woods and fumble around a bit. After about an hour of hiking, and you sort of pass some merchants going in and out. Nothing's really spooky about these woods. They just seem pretty standard. There's a lot of like plants, like woad in this wood that people are gathering, and they have pestles and things to crush and make dye. There are people with wagons filling them up with this woad, chopping it, and so it's pretty casual. It's actually a little bit busy until you guys hike more and more inward. And eventually you start to see the dirt paths become a little bit rocky and gravelly.
Can we investigate the area?
Let's go to the rock.
You guys head off the trail and start kind of shuffling over these rocks. The trail disappears. It went off that way, but you go kind of off trail. You start climbing on these rocks, and they get larger and larger until eventually you come to a big, large rock platform, which is fairly flat, and you see a ways above you is another rock platform, and it's sort of the trees sort of disappear in this area, and it just becomes kind of brushes, like shrubberies and stuff. And you come here. There you go. So it's not like you're on a mountaintop or anything. It's just like it became rocky, and these aren't treetops. These are like brush. This is brush around you. You just went it the hardest way, Aiden. You just.
Oh, I'm just like.
Aiden, you shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Lurking around.
I'm just hanging back. I'm waiting.
You fail acrobatics, you sprain an ankle.
I'm waiting for them to give me the.
Okay.
What does this?
You notice that in this rock face that sort of elevates a little bit, you see a cave, sort of the entrance
Louis
to a cave.
already down.
Nope. Louis is in the mines. There's sort of a cave entrance, and it seems to have a smooth boulder in the way of it, like within the rock, sort of a smooth door blocking it. But you do see carved into the rock something written there, and a series of tiles there, square tiles. So I would like to forward this section by saying this is a beginning of an English sonnet, a Shakespearean sonnet, by Rupert Brooke about World War I, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and I'm so sorry that I used it in a dumb D&D game in the nerdiest way imaginable 100 years after its publication. So I'm gonna drag you over to...
Be ashamed of yourself.
I really should be. Okay, so carved into the rock and written in Infernal, you see the following. If I should die, think only this of me, that there's some corner of a human field that is forever tiefling, that shall be, in that rich earth a richer dust concealed, a dust whom tieflings bore, shaped, made aware, gave once her flowers to love, her ways to roam, a body of tiefling, breathing tiefling air, washed by the rivers, blessed by sons of home. And below this sonnet, which is written in Infernal, you see that there is a series of tiles.
Oh, so I'm the only one that can read this?
Yes, but I will say that you can surely translate it.
I read it out loud.
Okay.
Magnificent.
Okay. So there don't seem to be any tieflings here. This is just the entrance to a sort of cave, which, yeah, it seems like it goes in a little bit, and then there's like a flat door. So Aiden, if you would like to approach, you might feel safe enough to do that.
I wave Aiden up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go up.
Okay.
What are these tiles? I poke the tiefling skull.
What? Why would you do that? Don't touch it. No, don't touch that. there's an order that you have to hit these.
If I should die, Tiefling skull.
Okay, you're gonna press that one.
Wait. Hold on.
I'm asking, are you gonna push that one? Because
Aiden told me not.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some corner of a human field.
The wheat.
Yeah, the wheat. But I'm saying let's get the order first, and then we'll try it out. So,
can I investigate the tiles to see if there's any, like, if any tiles have been pushed more?
You do notice with that 21 that the lion tile and the dragon tile look untouched.
Okay. I relay the information.
Jal just gives him that, like, sweet, I still have no clue.
I think it's the wheat first. So top right first.
If I should die.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it is the skull. Skull, then the wheat.
The corner of a human field. That's the wheat.
Yeah.
Skull.
So skull, wheat. Oh, if I should die, so the knife. Right? The knife is next, I think.
Corner of a human field with a wheat is where
you're saying
shall be.
So you're thinking dagger instead of skull.
See, okay, that's the thing. I feel like there's a hint there. Corner, human field. With if I should die, there's no, like, other thing. Are there other, like...
That could be the skull or the knife.
Let's go over all these pictures. Tell me what all these are.
So snake, bird, a flower, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Wheat, or some kind of grain. A knife, sun. I have no... Is that like an altar?
It's a mirror.
Mirror? Is that what that is? A mirror?
Nope.
Not a mirror?
That's a door, I say.
Nope.
It looks like a
a window? Jesus Christ.
There's candles on. Oh, a gravestone. Is that what that is? Gravestone, then wheat. So 1, 2.
I think dust concealed might be snake, because snakes can bury themselves
True.
in
Also,
sand.
Tiefling's boar shaped. Maybe that's the skull with the horns.
Yeah.
I would say that's the gravestone.
What?
You think that's the gravestone?
The gravestone is if I should die, right? So that would be one.
Why couldn't that be the dagger?
2. Yeah, that's fair. Richard Dust.
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead for that. Alright, first one. If I should die, think only this of me. That's a gravestone. Let's push that one first. Let's see what it does.
Oh, that's fair. You could probably do that.
Alright. Go ahead. We'll push the
You
gravestone.
go ahead. You push it.
I push the gravestone.
Okay.
Cool, thank you.
You push the gravestone.
Let's never wait.
It pushes in, makes a little scrapey stone sound, video game style, clip, and it pushes back out. Nothing happens.
Do you think would it click
Is that
in?
good or bad?
Is it putting back out after a few seconds or right away?
Like, is there a click?
I want to hear the sound.
It scrapes in, and you hear...
What kind of sound is it making?
Da da da! There, it does. It goes. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I push the wheat.
You push the wheat. Scrapey stone sound. Da da da.
okay, cool. So we got the 2.
We're on that is forever Tiefling. There shall be in the Richard Dusk. Are there any of these that are pressed twice? Can I investigate to see if there's any that are pressed more than once, more than the others?
Oh, like more scraped? Yeah.
Yep.
let me
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just terrible rolls.
Aiden, you are able to see that the skull with the horns seems a little rubbed away.
Ooh. Do we want to do the skull next?
No, let's press the snake next. Let's try it.
After Dejal presses the snake.
Okay, you push the snake and you hear dun dun dun, and and you take 3 points of psychic damage.
Ah!
You have a pounding in your head and you hear a high-pitched ringing all of a sudden, and it fades after a moment.
Oh, it's the worst brain freeze I've ever had in my life.
Oh, I know what the third one is.
Okay, I press the tombstone weed again. I press the skull.
Okay, so you press the
Skull
tombstone,
now.
wheat,
Wheat.
and then skull.
Skull, yes.
Do 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 do.
Ah! In the rich
press,
earth. This is the snake?
Snake next. I press the snake next.
Do do do.
Oh,
You take 6 points of psychic damage, and you feel that same sharp pain, and that ringing comes and goes.
Oh, that was like exactly twice as bad as the last one. Oh, man. I do the same combo.
Okay.
Tombstone, wheat, skull.
In that rich earth, that rich dust concealed.
Rich earth.
What about the flower?
The flower is going to be brought up at the end where it says, her flower to love.
Yeah. Well, that's like 2 lines down.
I press the fish.
Do do do.
Oh, no. I really think if it's...
Another
if
6.
If things can be pressed more than twice, I think it's the sun? No, wait, it's dust concealed. What about the blade?
What?
Okay.
Well, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Because you can, a concealed weapon.
I have no idea what the rest of that sentence means then.
I don't... Oh, jeez. Hold on.
I would say that's a gravestone again. That's concealing bodies, making the
rich earth. Yeah, maybe try the gravestone, wheat, skull, gravestone.
Yeah, go ahead, try it.
Oh, wait, here. Oh, you want me to do it?
I do it.
Which one?
I do the combo and press the gravestone again.
Do do do.
No!
Hey, go again. Press the line.
Hold on.
5 seconds.
Did you try? You
Let's go for the knife.
Did you try? I think it's the knife of the sun, but that's
No, I think it's the knife because the knife comes from the it's.
I press the knife.
It's the metal ore.
Okay. Do 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 do.
Ah, hey, it was the knife.
Oh my god!
Process of elimination.
I'm sorry, kitty cat.
And thus, whom Tiefling's boar shape made aware.
The skull again?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I press the skull.
Do 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 do.
Oh my god!
Yes. Okay.
Flowers. I press the flowers.
Do 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 do.
Sweet.
A body of Tiefling breathing Tiefling air.
That is a little.
The bird.
Oh yeah.
Wait. We skipped. Her ways to roam. I guess
We pressed the flowers and it.
Yeah, I think that's the whole line. A body of a tiefling breathing tiefling air. I would definitely say that would be the bird.
Yeah, would it be the bird?
Yeah,
man.
The air.
Yeah. They're free.
You know what?
Free as
I
a
press
bird.
the bird.
Do do do.
No!
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
4 psychic damage.
How you feeling there, bud? Could you look? I'll heal you. I'm just like
It's in my bones.
I got at least one more go.
Okay.
I just do the combo that we just did again.
Yes.
Okay.
All the way to
wheat.
A little bit of flowers.
Oh,
Skull again.
I mean,
Go ahead.
worst that's gonna happen is you're gonna get zapped, and I'll heal you. Best that's gonna happen is it's gonna go boop doo doo, and then you'll hit the sun, and we'll look. I told you I do it. I told you I do it.
It's easy for you.
Just
I
do
press
it.
the water. I press the water.
Dun dun dun.
That's what I
3.
thought. I just look at Aiden the whole time.
I will push the buttons. Hold on.
I do the combo and press the fish.
Dun dun dun.
Oh jeez.
3 also.
I'm laying on my back like, ah.
Louis is gonna take Dejal's hand and.
Bro.
We just
You get healed for 10, DJ.
Guys, I could have used Mage Hand the whole time.
So could I have.
But I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's directly attached to who's trying.
Psychic damage. Cody has healed you for 10 Deja. Cooch, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out.
I got that.
We're doing a puzzle, a Shakespearean sonnet puzzle.
Oh no, it would be flower.
I'll cast Mage Hand. I want to try to push the tiles with the Mage Hand.
What are you doing?
So do you go all the way back up to the flower?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to gave once her flowers to love, her ways to roam, and then what?
Yeah. And then we will decide. Buddy, I want to push a skull.
Do we hit the bird?
No, push a skull.
Yeah,
Louis pushes the skull.
Bird. Yeah.
All right, Louis pushes the skull, and you're do.
Ah!
Oh,
It makes sense. Body of Tiefling.
Sun. Well, water first.
Yeah, water than sun.
And Louis, you feel this sharp pain. You take 3 psychic damage as you kind of get this headache too, even though your mage hand is apart from you, and the ringing goes away after a moment.
Unless it's only supposed to be 1 per line in the sun.
All right, and then you go. I feel bad. I feel sick. I feel ringing.
Okay, I'll do up to the
body of a tiefling. The
body of a tiefling. The skull again. Breathing tiefling air washed by the river. So you hit the waves after that and got zapped.
Yeah, just hit the fish. It should be the fish.
Breathing tiefling air. You think it's the fish?
Yeah.
I hit the. See now.
This is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and like the lights come down. Are you sure?
Can we phone a friend?
Wait, do tieflings have tails? Do tieflings have tails?
What?
Yes. I always play with my tail.
Snakes have tails. Breathing tiefling air.
I press the fish.
You press the fish for me? So who would take the damage?
Me. I press the fish.
Ba ba ba. 2 damage, psychic.
Cody, we did a body of tiefling breathing tiefling air. Is the skull? We just need the last one. It's gonna be the sun or
no, because we body of a tiefling is the skull. I got up to there. It's the breathing tiefling air. Unless it's okay. After I hit the skull, I want to do the same order. Get up to the skull and then hit the sun.
Dun dun dun.
Ah, crud.
6 psychic damage.
Ouch.
No,
we did. I do the combo
after skull, bird, water, and sun. I guess.
We did the bird. We did it before we typed in the skull.
I'm gonna go all the way up to the skull and then hit the bird next.
Dun dun dun.
It's a dang snake.
3. Do you hit the snake?
I'm gonna go and do the whole thing again, and then hit the snake.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, what the?
5.
This is
a body of
outrageous.
tiefling. Boom! Push the tiefling skull. What's next?
Okay, breathing tiefling air washed by the rivers. There is a wave. What is tiefling?
What about breathing tiefling air?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hit the gravestone again.
What?
I'm gonna hit the gravestone again.
Are you sure?
How bad is that psychic damage you just took? Because that's literally the exact opposite.
But what if
the DM just ask you, "Are you sure?"
Or wait a minute. What if it's a flower because they're smelling the flower, smelling the roses? I'm gonna hit the flower.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man.
4.
We pressed the bird, didn't we? We pressed the snake.
Read me the last 2 lines again.
Body of a tiefling breathing tiefling air, which was a skull. Body of a tiefling with skull.
Okay.
We hit the waves after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We hit everything.
Yeah, we literally hit everything on there. Except the field.
We haven't used the dagger yet,
we haven't hit the dagger, and we haven't hit the wheat.
The buttons don't stay impressed. They push back out. You've done several of them several times.
Just push the skull 4 more times.
Yeah, breathing tiefling air. There's no breath. I pressed the skull twice.
Do 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 do. Oh my
What?
gosh.
Didn't I say that though?
No.
No.
For a second?
No.
Okay, maybe
Then I
did.
press the water, and then I press the sun.
Do 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 do. Yay!
I want to jump off the cliff. I just want to hurl myself off the ledge.
All the tiles compress, and then you see the stone beyond the entrance slide away. And the cave opens up, and you see it kind of goes in a ways.
I'll just follow super far in the back. I have my cloak of invisibility. If anything goes wrong, I can just whoop, go invisible.
What do you mean? What?
I can heal you guys from a distance. Let's head on inside.
God, no. I bought healing potions because I don't.
I wanna just say whatever and go in.
Whatever.
But I'm like dragging myself just to show.
How are you doing? Like, what are you looking at?
How am I doing?
Yeah.
1/3 of how good I could.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Well, you know what? Before we go in,
Okay.
let me hit Louis. How you feeling? You feeling all right?
Top shape, my buddy.
Louis got hit once.
Okay. I'm gonna heal you up a little more.
You know how many times I got hit?
Oh,
Do
wow.
you have any potions? Items?
I got you.
Nope.
Okay.
Would you like to use the potion that Patapoof gave you?
What potions?
He gave you 2 minor healing potions, I believe. And...
Give me, yeah.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, I'll heal myself if you want to heal yourself with the potion, or I can
You
heal you.
cannot be as bad off. You got hit once for 6, you baby.
I am at half.
I start going down the cave.
So you sort of enter into this cave, and you see to your left, as soon as you enter, kind of walking just a little bit, to your left, the first room that you notice is just a very small alcove that has a chest in it.
I want to investigate the room first.
I'm afraid to roll because I've been rolling so terribly.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Wow.
You see that there are absolutely no traps in this room whatsoever, nor on the chest. You see that this room, the entire place that you've been in so far, including this room, are like carved out of the cave. They've been sort of flattened, and they make use of the natural state of this cave, but the walls are smoothed a little bit, and the floors are well worn.
What about the chest over there?
Yeah, you can approach that chest, and you know that there are no traps on it, so you open it up, and you see inside this chest tons of clothing. There is a Frampton School of Magic uniform. There's a Canterdale Guard uniform. There's a potion of human form. There's false mustaches. There's skin.
Oh man, I'm gonna grab a couple of those.
Snatch those up. There's skin and face paint. There's cloaks and capes, masquerade masks, wigs, the works. Glasses, monocles, you name it.
Oh, I'm grabbing some wigs. I'm grabbing some monocles.
Let's just take that chest. Put that chest in your bag.
I'm grabbing
Louis
some
just
more
like
mustaches.
trying to put the chest in his bag of holding. Like,
You gotta use the bag on top of it.
I want to grab a mask and just throw a mask on immediately.
Okay, what kind of mask are you looking for here? These are like masquerade masks for the most part, like party masks.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
I want to grab one that covers the majority of the top of my face but leaves the stash.
Okay, would you like a plague doctor's mask, the one with the long nose, or or just a pretty Mardi Gras thing?
Just like a pretty, yeah.
Who goes around with a plague doctor mask?
Amontillado does. Okay, so you grab that, you snatch up some wigs and mustaches, you're going to town on this thing. There's also a potion of human form in this bin.
I take it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It is labeled and it says that it lasts an hour.
Ooh, nice.
Can I take the rest and
Yes.
say that it's a
You
got
have
disguise
a Frampton
kit.
School of Magic bag, yeah, a big disguise kit, Frampton School of Magic uniform, and a Canterdale Guard uniform.
Is that it?
On top of all, disguise kit, it's got all these wigs and blah, 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 so.
I'll just write this guy's kid.
Yeah, that's fine. How are you moving?
Slowly.
Every time the DM
cautiously.
asks you how are you moving, the answer should be stealthily.
Yes, like very, very stealthily, with my cloak ready to be thrown over into an invisible style.
Armor steps.
Oh yeah, that's right, crap.
Clink.
I do have the. Well, I have a +1 on stealth now
Ooh.
because of my thing.
Okay. As you guys sort of approach this next area, you hear a voice of a male say, "Ha! Another kill for the cause. Nice." And you hear a female voice say, "Nice job. The best thing about the cataclysm will be all of those stupid otters going extinct."
I turn around and awaken mine with Louis and Aiden and be like, the otters are kind of annoying.
Yeah, you
Wait, you didn't get that? They were talking about a casualty and about otter.
Yeah.
I think you just killed the otter that had the shell. I think they just tried. Oh my god. What have you done?
I wanna creep up to the right and see if I can hear them. Like just right along there and see if I can hear any more. Like, are they still talking or?
Yeah. As you can even like peer around the corner. Roll me a stealth check altogether.
All
No,
together?
sorry, DJ. Roll me a stealth check. I meant for what you're doing. Nice. Okay. As you're sort of like creeping around the corner, you lay flat against this cave, and you hear everyone saying this, but you kind of look around and you see the male is using like a little pocket knife to carve into the hilt of his dagger, like a tally mark. But no, they kind of go about their business. One of them is kind of looking through the papers on this desk. The other plops over on the green sofa and kind of lounges. It's like, what are we doing for lunch? Stuff like that.
I awaken mine with Louis and Aiden. Yes, should I go in there as?
Yeah, you
Roman?
know what? You're
Roman?
You are Roman.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be here.
So yeah, like I mean, it would make sense. I can fold up. I can like if they start coming our way, I can meld into stone.
Wait,
yeah,
what did you say? You can.
I can meld into stone.
What is that?
Basically, I get right up on this wall, and I sink into it.
Well, what if we want to attack them?
Well, I
Can I
can't
jump out of it?
I can't see what happens. I can still hear things. It's a level 3 spell.
Don't you have like something that you can go invisible for 5 minutes without using a spell slot?
Because it it'll come in handy. It's like I go around the corner, I can just
Do you have some
like what?
Don't you have that thing, something that you can go invisible for 5 minutes without using a spell slot?
Yeah, my cape, of course.
Yeah. I don't think we should try to fight these guys.
Yeah, I think
we don't know how many are in this cave.
I think we could.
Unless we can take them out quietly. Come around. Are you coming, Louis?
Yes.
You're a Tiefling? Yeah.
And Aiden, what are you wearing?
I'm just gonna.
You're chilling.
I'm gonna hang. Yeah, I'm hanging back, like peeking around the corner, getting ready to stealth.
Okay.
Hi guys. I'm new here.
Hey. Your name's Roman, right?
Yeah.
The chick speaks up and she's like, "Oh, hey. Well, my name is Riley. Nice to meet you. Ty sent you, right? We sent out Zara to go drop off the letter."
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Cool. Well, welcome.
Yeah,
this is Bennett, and the guy's like, "Hey," and you see like a chick like lounging on the couch. I'm Esther. What's up? She introduced herself.
There's 3.
Yeah. So there's Riley, Bennett, and Esther.
Riley and Esther, 2 females, and
Bennett the dude.
Bennett.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is
my Peter.
Peter.
Yes.
I was in a rough spot, and he helped me out a few times, and I told him about this place, so I thought I'd bring him by.
Told me I should be here. Yeah.
That's Did you check with Ty about that beforehand?
No, I thought this was the thing. I thought this is what we did.
Yeah, but sometimes we got eyes on the outside and stuff, so you never know. You got to make sure everyone's cool, right? So before you show them the hideout, dude.
I just figured it was Tiefling blood. He saw me in need and helped me as a fellow Tiefling.
And it's like, come on, whatever your face is. What's her name? Riley. Come on, Riley. Just it's cool. He's probably fine. Aren't you cool, Peter?
I was told what you guys are doing. I'm totally fine with it.
Like you're fine with it, or you're like on board with it?
No. I mean, I'm like, yes.
Okay, you're good enough. Loyalty sounds good.
Yeah.
As I was coming down, I heard you guys talking about Did you guys get another kill? Another kill for the cause?
I mean, just there was some otters talking about stupid tieflings or whatever. I just took them out back alley kind of thing. Nothing too important, but
where were they at? Were they just walking around the town?
Yeah. That was a little bit earlier though, a couple hours back, hanging out in town.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I killed a dude in a bar once.
Oh, cool. Like for the cause?
Yeah.
No.
No, just a guy.
I just killed a guy.
But,
DJ, your TV's hot micing a little bit.
So I don't know what I do now. I'm here.
Yeah,
Definitely killed a guy.
yeah, but I definitely did that. Yeah, well, we'll get you set up, man. We'll get you outfitted. We'll get you some nice clothes and some armor. Do you have a weapon?
I pull out my dagger, and I have this.
Ah, well, we'll hit you up with an upgrade. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds sweet. What's over here? And I go look at the desk.
We're gonna. How about we give you a tour first, real quick? How about that?
Oh, crap.
Sure.
I just
Okay,
I awaken mine with Aiden.
Yep.
As soon as we leave, try to check out that desk and cloak.
Gotcha.
What is that? Is that a rock?
That's me getting ready to flip my
Okay,
hood and
yeah,
go
yeah.
with Viz.
Thought you were hiding under a rock.
If you're hungry, definitely come on over. Ty was saying that you were hungry, so we hooked you guys up with something in the kitchen, or the mess area, and we have like a weapons area and like a sleeping area too. If you guys want to chill out for a little while.
Yeah, show me around.
Okay.
Message Aiden, I will leave tracks where we are going. You will clearly see them, and the boots that I have. I can like on my soles like there's an X. It's clearly you can easily see that.
As they tell me this, I want to like scooch up real close to the wall and be ready to flip that hood on.
Okay.
Are they coming?
Yeah, we're all headed out. Yep.
Boop.
How close to the wall are you?
I'm in Viz.
He's
very
against the
close.
wall.
Yeah.
Just like Crunk.
I'm on.
Yeah, good. I got a pretty good picture. Good.
Wait up.
Once they pass, I'm going to immediately.
So
I'm going to wait for them to get a little further away,
Mm-hmm.
and then go over to the desk.
So Riley, how many of you guys are here? I'm really excited to be part of you guys.
Well, here in Canterdale, we have. Let me think. If like everyone were here, everyone who's here, not out doing stuff, like 20 of us at a time. We try to kind of stay mobile and.
What is this?
That's a rock. What do you want? Are you okay?
No, this.
Oh,
What's over here?
Are you? Oh, are you talking to them?
I'm saying that
okay.
in game.
I was like,
In
oh, are you
game.
okay? Am I still mess up? What's up? What's going on? And Zara,
What's this? What is that?
That is a genuine boulder.
What about this one? This is all going on while Aiden is doing whatever he's doing.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's actually rhyolite. It's an igneous rock.
I'm looking at this desk real
Listen,
good.
Ty told me you were aloof, but let's get out of here. You rolled an investigation, did you?
Yeah.
Very nice. On this desk, yeah, you are able to find just a couple of papers. Nothing too important, like maps and things like that, particularly. But you see a scroll, like a rolled scroll,
Okay.
and you sort of unroll it, and the top, like, you know how there's usually two? The top one's missing. So it's just the bottom one. And you see it says, Tiefling servants soon to be procured from Frampton Agency. Zara, Carthus, James, and Fern.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's going straight in my crap.
What did it say?
In your crap?
In my chesticle region.
Well,
What the hell?
Tiefling servants soon to be procured from Frampton Agency.
He wasn't a bad guy. I believed in him the whole time. Me.
Yay!
I had a doubt or two.
One of those names does sound familiar to you, though.
Zara.
Zara.
Oh,
Wait.
thanks.
So, Dajal, do you recall what you found in Landon's desk last time? You found a ripped scroll. It was a list of the servants that were serving in Landon's estate. In his desk, in Prince Landon's desk, you found a list of servants of the household, including all the names of the tailor and the wait staff and the kitchen staff, blah, blah. But you saw that the bottom of this scroll was ripped off.
Yeah, it was ripped off.
Aiden just found a ripped off scroll. So, Aiden, you know that this is probably the bottom half of the document found in Prince Landon's desk. These were the people he was hoping to purchase from Rufus Devonshire.
Yeah, I am going to grab that, and there's nothing else really of any kind of...
Mostly maps and informational stuff about the area. So
I'm going to grab a couple maps.
Okay.
You know, see if they had anything marked on there, throw them in, secure them, and then
If everything goes bad, you can always be a cartographer.
Yeah, right. Like start following the tracks, and then once I hear stuff, I'm gonna start hanging back a little bit.
Yeah, you hear Riley say, "Okay, can we drop it with the rocks now? We're gonna go get some."
Yeah. They were real cool though. I thought you carved the one. The one looked like a bear.
No, it's just your imagination. You roll up into this area and you see a tiefling gentleman here and a lady that is wearing a long cloak, and she has her hands in her pockets and she's leaning back on the table next to her, and this is Zara. Hey, you made it! You made it here okay.
Yeah, sorry I was acting weird earlier.
Just a whole lot.
Yeah, I know it was weird.
Yeah. Matches your face. It's fine.
That was all right. Yeah, so Zara, I wanted to get to know you a little better.
I'm not really.
On the for real.
I'm not.
I just want to start like a general question to everybody. So how did all you guys get here?
So Riley speaks up and she's like, well, I was personally recruited here. I used to live up in Cragen, and someone recruited me, and here I am. I guess I was sent here to Canterdale. They just kind of need us kind of spread out, and they move us around a lot. And then Esther and Bennett speak up, and they tell you that they were recruited by someone named Ty. So the other tiefling here across from Zara speaks up, and he's like, hey, my name is James. I was actually rescued from if you heard about the shipwreck the other day, there was a shipwreck. It was carrying some tiefling slaves. I was picked up in Frampton, minding my own business, and was being shipped off to serve His Royal Highness. And I'm really glad to be a part of something bigger now. They saved me. This group.
Oh, that's awesome. They saved a tiefling off a boat. Were you the only one on there? I mean,
Zara speaks up and she goes, "Oh no, actually, I was there too. It was."
Oh. Good. So you guys, once they rescued you there, you got out.
Yeah, we actually hadn't heard about this cause before, but they introduced us to the cause, and we thought it sounded like a great idea. So none of that stuff ever happens again. So the tieflings are targeted just like slaves. It's ridiculous. So
how many of you guys were on that boat?
There were a couple other species, whatever. But there were 4 of us tieflings there. So.
And all 4 of you guys got recruited?
I don't really know. I know that the other that weird guy, he was that guy's pretty weird. There was a tiefling gentleman who was recruited as well. We talked to the guy. He seemed really nice. He's been really helpful so far. Definitely gave us a big hand in the Landon business. You guys see that we can change the world. Like, we did that. That's us. We're out here making a difference. You guys could be a part of that.
That was awesome. How did you do it?
Well, me and James here, we went in with another tiefling that you'll meet later, and we went and we used our magic. We're trained pretty well in magic here. That's like a big facet of the army, and we were trained in magic. We took pretty much everyone out, including His Royal Doucheness. So.
Even all the guards and everybody inside. It must be.
We definitely thought it was overkill, but the other tiefling you'll meet later insisted. So.
What was overkill?
killing everyone in the estate. But you know, if they're supporting the rule here, then I guess that's kind of in a way they're if they're not for us, they're against us, right? So.
Yeah. We're all friends here. Let's all go.
So who's in the kitchen? There's Zara and James.
I just want to get to know everybody.
I think there'll be a lot of time for that later. I think you should get like outfitted and stuff. Zara says.
I just want to get to know you.
Nope. Listen, I'm not into you. I'm not interested.
I got and then slicked my hair.
Yeah, you had like dirt from the tile thing on it.
Oh.
Gritty. It's like gritty. No, I'm good. I'm gonna hang out here. Me and James were actually having a really nice conversation. So,
yeah, I wanna. Which way are we going?
Well, if you head to the left with us, we're gonna go get you kind of outfitted, get you guys in some nice armor and stuff. So you kind of roll up into this new area, and you see 2 more female tieflings. And this girl is kind of like sitting on the floor to the left here, and she is like, "Oh, hey, my name's Phoebe. What's that?"
Phoebe.
That's
Phoebe.
Yep.
Hi, Phoebe.
That's Hi. What's your name?
I'm Roman.
I'm
Probably
Peter.
a deception check.
Oh no, man!
Wow.
Okay. I know you're probably nervous around pretty girls, but
I look at her and be like, "Well, stuff with me and Zara didn't work out, so."
Oh, it hardly does for anyone. So don't waste your time. I think she might have her eye on James, but let's well, welcome. And she kind of like is cross-legged, but she steps up, feet crossed, and she kind of bows to you, and she's like, this is the sleeping area. There's beds here. There's yeah. So I don't know if you brought your own bedroll, but we'd be happy to have something fitted for you. And we can outfit you with like an upgraded weapon if you want to show us what you got.
No, I like my dagger. We'll get to that later.
Oh. Yeah. You just want to finish the tour, I guess.
Yeah, I just kind of want to look around. I want to get my feel for things. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. I was about to go and write a letter, so I'll just head over.
Yeah, I don't mean to be rude. I'm real curious about everything. I'm not trying to be rude.
No, I'm really like glad that you guys are here. You're gonna be really proud of the system that we have going on. It feels great to be a part of something bigger. Bennett and Esther, if you guys just want to chill, that's cool. I'll show you these guys the rest of the place.
Look at that wall over here on the right. That's pretty.
What a great wall! Look at this knot over here.
Really good architecture here. Like, oh, going that way. Okay, let's face that wall here.
All right,
instead.
let me get my scene up.
Oh, is there only one leading us now?
Yeah, so Riley excused the others, and she's like, okay, let's go this way. This area is where we kind of, so I don't know if you guys know a little bit about.
She's up there.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know about Morrow's Claw, but it's like a
little bit.
just a little bit. Yeah, so it's like an organization that kind of spies on nobility and things like that, and they have a lot of information of people in power, it turns out, and we try to keep tabs on them. But Morrow's Claw, we have a couple of fingers in those pies. So every time a tiefling gets information, they send it to us, and if there's someone being a little bit difficult.
Oh, what's that smell?
Yeah, you step into this room, and even with your dark vision, which is black and white, you see splatters of black all over the floor. You see a dragonborn. You see skeletons in stocks and in cages. There's like a table here, and you see the dragonborn across from a couple of tieflings here. Yeah, this is up here we have Gunther, and she kind of brings you over to the dragonborn, and he just kind of huffs like a rhino and crosses his arms. He seems really bored. We haven't taken prisoners since the one we sent north. I'm so bored.
Which, you said one you sent north. Who's that?
Some little tiefling girl. There's some not all tieflings, surprise, they're not all cooperative and they need some leverage, so we sent that one up north.
Are you not supposed to free tieflings from being prisoners, not taking them as prisoners yourself?
Riley steps in. Yeah, we did, she was saved off the boat, but she was really difficult to work with, and she wasn't really on board with the whole thing. She's just a kid, so she's not like, you know, in a situation like this. She's not in a cage or anything. She was just brought to a different place. Gunther
but
is...
she's not free to go.
No, Gunther's exaggerating. She's not being tortured like you do to all the other people who are not tieflings. Stop giving people the wrong idea. Like, I want to remind you where you are and who you're surrounded by. Gunther just kind of laughs.
So did you send her to the old hideout up in Wildfield?
We can, you know, we like to keep our base locations kind of private. We never, you never know. Peter, I don't think you were, you know, like Roman said, you were just kind of brought in secondhand. So we just kind of keep things on the down low, you know? Cool.
Yeah, real trouble.
Who are these two down here?
There's a girl here, and she speaks up, and she says, "Hello, my name is Jade." And she kind of reaches out a hand to shake for you. And then there's a guy there, and he's like, "Hey, my name's Reed. Nice to meet you guys."
So do you guys do?
You know, whatever they need us to do. You know, espionage and theft and murder, whatever. It's all part of the job. So.
Riley, I thought I was gonna get to meet the one who organized the whole getting rid of the Prince Landon and that.
Oh yeah. Well, everyone's a couple of people are out right now, including the new guy, but no, she'll be back later. Don't worry about it. You'll definitely meet her later.
Everybody keeps talking about the new guy. Is he gonna come back soon or what? I'm kind of the new guy here now.
Yeah, I guess you guys are the new guy.
Yeah.
But I think people will be making fun of this one for a long time. He's kind of silly, but he's, you know, cute enough. He's nice enough. What else would you guys like to know? Like, let's go. You guys want to go chill out in the bedding area, or you can get some fresh air? I'll take you guys to the pub if you want. Maybe get some fresh air.
No, I kind of want to know, when do we get to go in action? When is our mission starting? What is the next step?
We're still waiting on orders, but I mean, the cataclysm's coming any day now. So I'm really excited about it.
The cataclysm.
Just the big event, man, when it all goes down.
Can you explain a little bit?
Yeah, so so basically it's what we call the cataclysm here at Visago's army is, we're expecting to march on, everywhere.
So there's just a big rebellion everywhere in all town, all cities?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, everyone is on board, and we're super excited. We're getting all pumped up. We're working on our magic and our weapon skills. Even Gunther is excited about it. Right, Gunther? And Gunther just kind of snorts again. Yeah, it's just a really big deal.
Who are the targets? What are the targets?
Pretty much everywhere we have a base. All the major cities. We've already taken out one nobility, so we're hoping to kind of strike soon before they kind of get organized again. Yeah, because you know about Prince Landon and everything. King Nelson, Prince Michael, and then it's on to the rest of the continent of Anwin.
I'm just gonna start making my way toward the exit.
Okay.
Before my crap runs out, because I have a feeling that's where we're heading anyway.
You guys kind of finish up your conversation with Zara. What would you like to do? Do you guys want to head into town? Are you guys hungry? You want to chill out, or?
I know my way back and everything. I'd hate to take you from here. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Me and Peter.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys. And Gunther kind of snorts, and Jade and Reed both kind of wish you well. And you guys start to kind of head out of here, and you eventually meet up with Aiden back at the entrance, and his cloak wears off, and you see him fade back from invisibility. He takes down his hood, and Aiden stands before you at the mouth of this cave.
So what's going on, guys?
I mean, you heard everything, right? Were you close enough?
Yeah.
I think we got to report back to.
I think we have a more pressing issue here, and that's that my main boy, I think, had something to do with this, and I have some kind of way. I feel some kind of way about it.
Does y'all like kind of like just lowers his head, looks at Aiden. I mean, you think about it. Like I'm worried about Karthus. I'm worried about Fern. Like they got snatched out of whatever they were doing and put into slavery. I mean, I've been there before. Put yourself in his shoes. They literally were just about to put you into slavery. Wouldn't you be like upset? Even if you're not thinking right, wouldn't you be upset and kind of want to get revenge too?
Yeah, but we told him about their cause.
Yeah, but he never had a problem with people until he got snatched up and put into slavery. Like they were just gonna snatch him up and make him a slave.
It's not like he was snatched up for like a year. This was like 2 weeks.
Still probably doesn't make him any happier.
I'm sure he wasn't stoked, but it's just kind of weird that he would be like.
Had the Tieflings not came and helped him.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure he was grateful for that, but like grateful enough to be like, I'm gonna join your cause and be the forerunner of what you do.
I'm just saying this.
Look,
especially like this area is pretty crappy, especially towards Tiefling. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying you have to see where he's coming from.
He could have just left and been on his way again with another crew.
But what if he just left, tried to go find another crew, and then got caught and put in slavery again?
Clearly, he's not in slavery here. He's not being.
I'm not saying he is here. I'm saying when he was on that boat, he was getting sold
to be a slave. So he was never like. Yeah, but he was never really.
But then he turned around, and he was clearly part of a mass murder. Mass murder in Canterdale. Clearly, he had something important, critical to.
I'm fairly certain that at one point in that conversation, I don't remember the girl's name. Maybe it was Zara, but somebody said that he was like super into it and okay with it. And I don't ever remember Karthus being a guy who was super cool with just like.
It matches up with what Anthony saw.
We'll have to see. I don't know. We'll have to. I guess we'll.
As you guys are talking, you stand by the entrance of this cave, and it slides open, and the stone kind of grates away, and you are all standing here in the entrance. And about 10 feet away at the entrance, where the door slides open, you see the sunlight kind of absolutely pour into this area, flooding over you guys. What would you like to do?
I want to like duck behind this wall over here. Because I am not a tiefling.
So real quickly, Aiden jumps behind this rock. Deshaun and Louis, you stand your ground?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a tiefling.
Okay.
Good.
I'm part of this now, right?
Cool. You see a figure step into this area from the cave entrance, and as they step into, so it's kind of like backlit and kind of bright, light floods into this area, and you hear, "G'day, ladies and gents, we're back!" The end. Forever. That's the end of the series. Thanks for joining us at Path of Us.
Karthus, no. Man, I need answers, and I it's my money, and I need it now. You know, like